Hey, seventh graders, your second option, so you can either do the snowman or you can choose the second option, which is build a dragon. So to do that, you are going to make a copy of the assignment by clicking here. It's a forced copy, so once you make the copy, you can type on it yourself. All right, you also need a coin for this. It says you'll be creating a dragon. We are assuming that both parents are heterozygous for all traits, which means they have a dominant and a recessive allele. You will flip a coin twice for each trait in order to complete the genotype for your dragon. If you flip heads, the dominant allele is passed to your offspring. If you flip tails, the recessive allele is passed. If you do not have a coin, you can search flip a coin, or you can use this link to do that. Okay, so I'm going to flip a coin, and my first flip I get heads, so it's the dominant allele. And the second flip I also get heads, so it's the dominant allele. So my genotype then is going to be big C, which makes my phenotype, since I'm showing the dominant trait, I'm going to have the dominant trait, so he is going to be light gray. Okay, and as you do this, you'll see it populate in here. Then I do the next one. So this is eye color. Green is dominant, blue is recessive. I flip my coin, I get tails, so I get the recessive trait. And I get heads on my second one, which is the dominant trait. So my phenotype is big E, little e. Somebody asked if it matters what order I put those in, and it really doesn't, but a lot of times people will put the dominant allele first if we are heterozygous. So since it shows the dominant allele, my trait is going to be dominant, so I will have green eyes. All right. So you can pause this. I'm going to do the rest on my own, and then you'll see what mine looks like, but you can pause yours and do yours. All right, once you are finished, it will show what your dragon looks like. So mine is pretty cute there, right? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my offspring here, all right? And it should, I'm going to breed my dragon. It says the traits you had in your original dragon have been imported into this sheet. And the dragon breeder has provided you with the mate. Complete each of the Punnett squares. Once you have that, open the flippity spinner and spin to see which of the 4 probabilities was inherited. Type the genotype and phenotype obtained. Okay, so it shows my genotype and my mate's genotype. So I need to fill in each of these, how they would go. Big C, little c, and big C, little c, okay? Then I get to pick, so I can use the flippity spinner, okay? Or you can pick randomly. It really doesn't matter. So I'm going to spin. This is not loading, so I'm just going to go ahead and pick randomly. So I'm going to pick this. And so since I have one dominant allele, mine is going to show the dominant trait, which is, I have to go back here and look. So for color, the light gray is dominant. So my phenotype would be light, okay? And then it goes through and does that. So I'll do the same thing for each of these. All right, here's my dragon offspring. He is now finished. One thing I want to point out is the flippity spinner, I think I fixed it. So when you go to that, you spin it and it tells you which one of the numbers to choose, which one of the boxes. And you do want to choose one of those. So this one I would pick 3, which would be this color, so C, okay? You do want to choose the right one because that's how it works in real life. It's totally random, okay? Then when you're done with that, you take a screenshot of this guy, your dragon offspring, okay? And then you go back and you put that in the media post, and it should, if I go to add media and attach files, and for some reason my computer is not letting me do this. I think it's because I'm making a video, but it should show then your list, and you should be able to put your screenshot in there and add media, and then it should show up in here. All right, so that is what you're doing. Let me know if you have any questions. Go ahead and email me. Once you are finished with that, then you go ahead and do the quick check. All right, have a great break. Bye.